Okay, so all of you know that we're living in a cost of living crisis at the moment, but please, please, please don't keep it in. We want to hear from you. Tell us if you need help. Come and see us. The links will all be in the video below. But here are some small things you can do to make sure you're prepared. So the step one is to actually work out your budget. Sit down, work out your income. What is your expenditure? Do you need to get a part-time job? How much can your parents actually help you? Ask all of these questions. I'll put a link below to a budgeting tool for you. Once you know your budget, you know that you can shop around for accommodation. If you live a little bit further away, the accommodation might be cheaper, and that's definitely worth taking into consideration because there are affordable accommodation options around, but sometimes you have to catch a bus. I would book accommodation now with everything that's going on that includes the bills. If the bills are not included, that's okay too, but ask your landlord for a rough estimate what he thinks the bills might be and how much he thinks or she thinks that the bills might be going up. One of my other top tips is to ask your landlord about draft excluders. They're like these little brushes you can put on the bottom of doors, and to look at the windows to see if there's any way to stop drafts, because that can reduce your energy bills. Also, your deposit should be protected in a tenancy deposit scheme. So when you move into your property, do a full inventory and take photographs so that when you leave the property, you can do that same process again. You can show the landlord you haven't caused any damage. So that will help you to get your deposit back at the end of the tenancy. One of the main things to do as well is to take meter readings regularly. And this is especially true when you first move in and on the day you move out. So make sure you take your meter readings. Also, energy bills can be quite complicated. So if you don't understand them, please ask for help. Switch off standby. So like, you know, when you're using the television and then you just turn it off, but you don't turn it off at the plug, that can actually save you quite a lot of money over the year. So it's definitely worth doing. Switch everything off properly. There's loads of tips out there about cooking and how to be mindful in the kitchen. For example, like when to use a dishwasher, making sure it's properly full if you've got one before you turn it on, not filling a kettle up, only boil what you need. And there are little things you can do, like investing in a proper duvet so that you're warm at night, and a blanket. And just even turning the thermostat down 1 degree can make a big difference. And also showers. Try and stick to 4 minutes in the shower. That can make a difference. Avoid using tumble dryers. Maybe use like one of those, I don't know what they're called, the air dryers where you can hang up your clothes. Turn off lights when you're not in the room. And yeah, so there's just a few tips there. I've just blurted it all out, but we'll put a link below for you so you can follow it a bit better.